What's up YouTube, welcome to another episode, and don't be alarmed by this white screen. I'm going to be showing you a squad I've built. If you have seen my streams you would have seen this team. It's called Cordon Bleu, and let's go on to it. Here we go. It's a full informed team, and first things first is I have got a centre back at right back. That is because there is no French nor no Ligue 1 informed players. There is actually one, but he's silver and he's terrible. So I thought I'd rather put Koscielny at right back because he has played right back for his club, so that does kind of work. And he's actually a decent right back in this game. But if you're worried about chemistry, what I could do is, I'm not going to show it, but I would move Koscielny instead of Diawara, and then I'd put either Rod, Fanny, or Sanya at right back, and everyone at the back would be 9. And they're the only 3 that would have issues. Would be an 8 for Benzema, mainly because he's not in position, and Gamero and Griezmann as well, both on 7. Okay, let's kick it off with Mandanda, the goalkeeper, and picked him up just for around 20k, and he's in a 4-4-2 formation. Really good keeper, Mandanda is, and he was one of my favourite keepers in FIFA 11, but a lot of people hated him for some reason, but for me he performed really well. In this one I thought the normal version was decent, but he kept on making mistakes from people trying to chip him. Every time someone would do that, he would allow it in, even really, really soft ones that you know that he shouldn't let in. He is a very good keeper in this, and actually in the inform one he reacts a lot better from those scenarios, so I would definitely recommend picking him up. He is in the in the 80s for every stat pretty much, apart from acceleration. Let's go over to my left back. This is Benoit Tremelinas, and absolute beast player. Probably one of the more surprising players from this team. I've been the most impressed with him from the rest of the players, you know, like Mbiwa and Koscielny. He's really stood out for me. Obviously he's not, you know, eclipsed like what Benzema can do and Remy, but Tremelinas in his own right is a very, very good left back, and his stats you know, will say the same. 87 pace, 78 dribbling, 85 passing, and I have found a good thing with him is he can pretty much be like a winger. He does bomb up the wing, and his crossing and his passes is just brilliant for a left back, and his defending is quite nice, being a 70 as well. And picked him up for 18k. Let's go on to Diawara. Shame he's not French, but a really solid centre back. Got him for 16k, and Diawara is really an odd one. It's so strange having him in a team because you don't expect that stat, 80 passing, and his passing is so good, spreading the play to either wing. It's surprising how good he is at doing that, but 70 pace is probably the quickest, I think, centre back that I could have got. The only other ones were Koscielny, who I have got right back, and I think MBY is like 69, who I've got as well, but not much pace in the centre back areas, which can be a problem if you're going up against people in the high 90s. But yeah, really solid stats, a good little player, Diawara. Alright, let's go on to the other centre back, which is Yanga Mbiwa, the captain of Montpellier, and he's got 69 pace. Actually everything else is pretty average, I've got to admit, but he doesn't seem that bad when I play. His passing seems fine, his heading seems fine, even his dribbling, which says it's 48. I think that's kind of a lie. He does actually bomb up, sort of like David Luiz esque style, and he's not too bad at doing that, so a really good defender. I picked him up for around 20k in the right formation. And let's go over to my right back, or well, centre back, playing right back, is Laurent Koscielny. Okay, so I got him for 15k in my formation, and yeah, he's got decent stats. Shooting, bit poor, but I suppose it's better than that. Passing and dribbling is decent. His defending is really good, and his pace is not too bad. He's a good right back or centre back. Not much else to say about Koscielny. Alright, Johan Cabaye, and I'm a Newcastle fan, so I had to have Johan Cabaye in this team. Um, Stats, are pretty good. Most of them like trying to hit into the 80s. 75 there, 70, 79, 76. One thing I have to say is he's the best CDM I've played with in this game by a mile. He's got 75 defending, so I converted him down to CDM, and he's like a magnet for just stopping the play. Every time someone would attack, he would put his foot in. And it's no lie, every game I've played with this or my EPL team, he's just bossed the CDM position, and easily the best CDM I've played with in this game. And I bought him for 20k. I bought him kind of like a week or two after he came out, so I'm not sure if that's good or bad now. Probably good, I'm thinking. Alright, let's go to left back, Antoine Griezmann. The French dude playing in Ligue BBVA. Very, very talented player in real life. I think he's got 3 or 4 star skills. I'm not 100% sure. Got him for 9,800 coins like the first week or two he came out. And yeah, he's a good little player, but nothing stunning. I mean, I've got someone better on the bench, but he's a right winger. It's a shame there's not many better left mid players in form, and I say that there is, but I can't afford him. Is Franck Ribéry, but yeah, if I could afford him, I would have had a Franck Ribéry in a second over Griezmann. But he's not too bad. His dribbling is 88, and he is very hard to shrug off the ball. He's got quite good strength for his size, which is surprising due to his defending is 45 and his heading is 60. Usually, represents he's not going to be that good on the ball, able to hold it up, but he can, and his passing 75, his shooting, his long shot is actually one of the better ones I've seen. I mean, it ain't no Michel Bastos long range shot, but it's still a really good, decent player for left mid. Alright, going over to the beast, that is Hatem Ben Arfa. Had to get him again because he's a Newcastle player, but I mean, his stats alone, he's a 5-star skiller. He's got 88 dribbling, 70, nearly 75 passing, 82 shot, 86 pace. I mean, what more can you ask for? Like, one of the probably better stat players in this game, I think, especially with the 5-star skills, and an amazing player. I picked him up for 60k, and I was damn lucky getting him at 60k. I got him already converted to right mid because he's usually a right winger, and in a 4-4-2, so a good formation. I literally got him like a day before he actually got price fixed or whatever. That has happened to him because he's like 120k now in the best formation. So really good player though. Alright, let's go over to my cam, and it's a dodgy choice this is, because I really wanted Kevin Gamero somewhere, and I have probably done the wrong decision. I would personally, if I did it again, I'd have Gamero, ST and Remy at cam, which I might actually do at a later point, but Kevin Gamero, very, very good player. I mean, his stats are really, really good. I bought him for 34,000 coins in a cam position. He's got 86 pace, 86 shooting, 85 dribbling, 75 passing, and 71 in the air. He's an absolute beast stats wise. In the game he's not as good, probably because he's at cam, but when I have seen him, his passing is really, really good, and his long range shots are really good. So he's definitely a player that I can see why people would do him at cam, and the reason for putting him at cam was that shooting and passing ability, but I think he'll be better utilised being at ST position, but he's still a very good cam. Right, let's go up to the strikers, which is Loic Remy, 4-1-2-1-2, and yeah, it is the first in form. I basically bought him when he was the only in form, so probably overpaid for him. Well, I say probably did, but Come on, attributes. Alright, he's got 92 pace, just shy of 80 shooting, 73 passing, 82 dribbling, and 80 in the air, which is quite surprising. Actually, he's actually really good in the air. But yeah, the pace. I mean, there's not much to say apart from he's pacey. That's it. He's an amazing player to have in the team. The most frustrating thing about him is his finishing is terrible. I've got to say, like I'm not sure if it's probably not worse than a normal one, but he can't finesse to save his life, and even doing a normal shot, he does struggle scoring. That's why I probably would prefer him at cam, making the bomb from a counter attack. Like running on with that 92 pace, bringing the play forward to the attack of Gamero and Benzema. But Remy is an absolute beast. I would still have him in my team though, even with that kind of problem with scoring. The beast himself, Benzema, and had to get him. 88 pace, 87 shooting, 70 passing, 86 dribbling, and 75 heading. Just a monster. There's no getting away from it. His normal one is like probably one of the better players I've played with in this game, and this inform just amps it up. It's got no price because I bought it off a viewer for around 180k, I think, and I was hoping to get him for about 100k, and he was 100k at one point, and I just didn't have enough money when I did. He was 200 plus k's. So anyway, that's the inform team. I'll just show you the bench quickly. I'll go. I've got Menez, Sacco, Sanya, who I could play right back instead of Koscielny, Mexes, Envia, Hazard, Fanny. Same case, I could put him right back as well and gets better chemistry for the team. Clichy, Nasri, Valbuena, who I've got to say, if Valbuena was on the left wing, I would 100% play him instead of Antoine Griezmann. The problem is he is right, or even Cam, I would have played him. Valbuena is such a good player in this game, but I do believe Ben Arfa is better. Alright, and Beaumont. I kind of want to highlight this guy because I don't think too many people buy him. He is an 80, not stunning, especially when you have other options. You could put Remy at cam, Gamero at cam, or you can get other players at cam like Nasri's or etc. So I can see why people don't buy him. But I got him for around 10k converted into cam. But if you look at his stats, I mean, like nearly an 80 defending, 80 dribbling, 80 passing, 77, nearly 80, and then 80 pace. He's actually, I'm not 100% correct on his height because I don't know it in centimeters, but I think he's about 5'5" or 5'6", and he has a low center of gravity, obviously because of his height. But everything he does it well. He can pass, he can shoot, and also as well he can go into those positions, sort of like what Giovinco does. If you've got a Serie A team, such a really good cam player, and he's a definite player I would buy for the subs bench just to come on in a game that Gamero might be struggling in, or he's tired in. He will come on, and he's very underrated. I feel, but that's the French inform team. And I hope you enjoyed it. More videos will be coming soon. If you did like this, please follow and like and all that jazz. And please check in the description below for my link to my Twitter and to my Twitch TV if you don't already watch me on there. Alright, see you next time.